Hello Jody Creatives, welcome back to another exciting tutorial on how to make this full body ruffles turban cap you're seeing right here on your screen. If this is something you know you would love to learn, then you have to watch this video to the end, and let's get right into it. All right, welcome back. So you already saw the cap we are going to be making, and we are going to be using this material. This is a London crepe fabric. You can use raw silk, and the lining is light lycra. I'm going to be using light lycra to lining, and the lining is optional, it's not compulsory. So let's get right into the measurement. So as you can see, my fabric is folded into two. The whatever you're cutting for the fabric, you're cutting the same thing for the linings, and this is 14 inches width by 20 inches length. The width is 14 inches on fold. If you open it up, you have 28 inches, and then you go ahead and curve the down. Then the length is 20 inches. If you don't want to use 20 inches, you can use 16 or 15 inches if you don't want it too bulky, right? Okay, so you go ahead and cut both your lining and your fabric, same measurement. That's the handle, and it's two. You cut out two handles. Okay, let's measure it. The measurement there is just 10 inches by 2.5 here, but by 2 is fine. 2 or 1.5 is fine. So this is for the band. This is for the band. We are going to be making a cross band, double cross band. So you just go ahead and stitch each of this piece all the way down. The measurement is 5 inches by 16 inches, 5 inches by 16 inches each, and I cut out four pieces. So you just go ahead and place it the way you're seeing on the screen. You cross the first one, then you pick the third one and you put it on the last one, just the way you're seeing on the screen. Stitch it all the way down, repeat the same thing for the other one, and that's just it. It's very simple. Then try and space it when you are sewing, so that your V shapes can come out perfectly. So when you're done with that and you have gotten your band ready, you can also use a straight band. It doesn't have to be this band. You can use a V pleated band, so you can use any band for this part. Now this is for the ruffles, and it measures 6 inches. I have 6 inches here, but 5 inches or 4.5 is fine. This 6 inches was too much. 4.5 inches or 5 inches is fine. By the width of the by the length of the fabric, which is 60 inches, the fabric is 60 inches, so by the length of the fabric, so I go ahead and weave the both edge with a fishing line. I use this size of fishing line. It's a little thick, and this is the number on it. I don't know if you're seeing it. You can just go ahead and pause and look at the number, 100 or thereabout. So that is what I use, but you can use any size, and it's also optional. You can decide not to use fishing line to weave it. You can just weave it ordinary like that, and you can also use a lighter fabric to create this ruffle if you don't want to use the same fabric as the body of the turban, right? So I cut out 5 pieces by 16 inches in 5 places, but it was not enough, so you can cut as many, maybe up to 7 or 8, yes, so that you can have a full ruffles. Okay, so as you can see, I'm done with my band, and this is what we have. So just go ahead and trim out the excess, and you have your perfect double V-shape band ready. And that's the handle. We'll set that aside. Then we'll go ahead and mark our fabric. So you open up your fabric to the right side. You are marking on the right side, not the wrong side. You mark on your right side. So go ahead and I marked 1 inches here, but 1 inches was too close, so you can mark 2 inches. 2 inches. Go ahead and mark 2 inches. So when you are done, you are going to stitch your ruffles on it. Now you have two methods to stitch it. The first one is to run a gather stitch. That's the first method. If you know you cannot gauge the pleats very well, you can go ahead and run your gather stitch. So we just fold it to the wrong side, just the way you are seeing on the screen. That's the right side inside, and then you go ahead and run your gather stitch. Right, you go ahead and run your gather stitch. So when you're done running your gather stitch, you place it on, you arrange the gather stitch the way you want it. Just arrange it the way you want. And if you have watched this video to this point and you have not hit the subscribe button, please do well to hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so that when I post video every week, you'll be the first to be notified. And to my amazing subscribers, thanks for always coming back here to watch my video. God bless you. Thanks for always supporting me. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the like. I appreciate you. And if this is the first time of you coming across my video, please do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification. So guys, let's continue. So you just go ahead and arrange your gathers the way you want it, and when you're done, just open it up this way, the way you're seeing on the screen. Place it on one line, the first line, and then you go ahead and stitch on the middle. You stitch on the middle all the way down, right? All the way down. So you go ahead and repeat the same thing for all the other lines. You pick one. So let's assume that this thing is the strip is 60 inches. So you can just go ahead and gather it, the whole of the 60 inches that fits in your line. Then you just place it. I don't know if I'm making sense. That fits in, then you just go ahead and stitch it all the way. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to stitch everything down. This is not full at all. It is not what I was expecting. So if you are making yours, let your strip be up to 7 or 8. Understand, let it be up to 7 or 8. This is just 5 and it's not giving what I want, right? So make sure you have enough fabric and enough strip. I'm still going to recreate this design again because this did not give me exactly what I want, but still it was still okay. So just go ahead and place your band facing your fabric, then put your lining and go ahead and stitch down. But before then, you see this side, please don't open it up to stitch. Just first pin it, put it down the way you are seeing, like so. You just pleat it down and then you stitch on it. You pleat it down and stitch on it, pleat it down and stitch on it. Repeat the same thing for the other side. Understand? Then you go ahead and stitch your line. As you can see, this front is not full at all. It's not full at all. So if you are creating your own, make sure it's very full. So I bring it out from that side and I'm going to close it back later. So this is what we have. This is the finished look after the pleating and the turning of the lining. So just go ahead and stitch all the way down, just the way you see. And when you are done, you run your gather stitch. You run your gather stitch. If you have any excess, unwanted excess, just go ahead and trim them out. So you go, if you have any part that is still opening, go ahead and weave it. Then you go ahead and run your gather stitch at the back. So this is why I said from the beginning that if the 20 inches is too much for the length of the cap, you can reduce yours to 17, 16, 15 inches. Understood? It depends on how big you want it or how small you want it. So guys, this is what we have. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful cap, just that mine is not as full as I would have wanted it. Okay, so what do you think about this cap? Do you like it? Is it something you would love to recreate? If yes, let me know in the comment section. So guys, bye. I'll see you in my next